Let's bring back Congressman Adam Kinzinger. Also joining our All-American panel tonight, Joey Jones, former Marine Corps bomb technician and a Fox News contributor, and Colonel Scott Caine, former vice commander of the 9th Air Force and a former fighter pilot himself. Thanks, each of you, for being here. Colonel Caine, going to start with you. The Air Force Thunderbirds are flying tonight. I know you used to supervise the unit that supervises the Thunderbirds. Must be a proud moment for you personally to be, part of a night when they're going to be saluting America and flying over the White House.
Well, John, yes, it's always quite a thrill to watch the Thunderbirds in action. Having an opportunity to be with them on a daily basis, you see how great those young Americans are that perform not just in the air but on the ground. And the unit is so tight and so strong. And great Americans all, that it just makes you proud every time you see the Thunderbirds fly.
And Joey, tell us about your feelings. You were wounded in combat. You're back in America. You're, working for Fox among other things. But on this 4th of July, when you get ready to watch this salute to America, what's running through your mind?
Yeah, I'm proud to be a Marine and a war veteran, but honestly, today I'm just an American. I'm a Georgian, and I know that my country's been through so much in these last few months, but here we are. We're celebrating the fact that we can go through these things and survive them and come out stronger on the other end. Not that long ago, my grandparents were standing in line for, what we say, government cheese, trying to fight the Nazis, and we'll endure these things and we'll come out stronger, and I have no doubt. I'm full of hope today, and I'm really excited to celebrate my country.
We spoke a little bit earlier with Congressman Adam Kinzinger. He is still with us, and I think still pretty excited to be an American tonight. Congressman?
Yeah, totally. Joey, it's good seeing you. Colonel, nice to meet you. And, as the Colonel was talking about the Thunderbirds and the Blue Angels and stuff, one of the things that I think is pretty cool that maybe a lot of people don't really realize, these pilots are like kind of early in their career, kind of mid in their career. And what that tells me is, it's not that they're just happen to find the very, very best pilots that had been around for 20 years flying and they're good at this. It's that, like, American training is so good that you can take a fairly new pilot and have them doing shows like this, flying that close together. And, the thing about it, it displays American pride, it displays American power, but it's also the thing that gets young kids excited to go into the military. And I know it worked for me, going to air shows and seeing this stuff. So, it's like you look at this and you say, we live in a country where we don't have to worry about another country attacking us and being taken over. We take that for granted sometimes. Our biggest threats right now are internally. And this is kind of a good moment to look inside and say, have big debates, but don't hate each other, because it's just destroying everybody.
David Bernhardt, the Secretary of the Interior, is addressing the crowd there now at the White House. Yeah, Colonel Caine, I wanted to get your thoughts on that. I think I heard you agreeing with much of what the congressman had to say there regarding the training and the capabilities of our pilots in the U.S. Air Force.
Well, certainly the training is fantastic, and it really starts in day one. When you show up at pilot training, you have very little skill whatsoever flying airplanes. And the beauty of our training is it takes every pilot to a level where they could probably do what the Thunderbirds or the Blue Angels do. Now, I will say that having watched them go through their training, it is a very intense set of skills that they learn. Those of us that didn't do what they do for the American public, we on the side we may joke about that they're flying loops to music, but having been in number 5's airplane upside down over the runway, it's a pretty big thrill, and it's pretty awesome how good they are. And the skill that they demonstrate is second to none, and it shows what our military is capable of doing, and it's because of the great men and women that serve and the dedication they have to learn those great skills. Phenomenal, all of them.
It's going to be quite an evening tonight. We will be seeing the Air Force Thunderbirds, but also some of the classic military aircraft going back to World War II and the Korean War, the aircraft that helped this nation win those conflicts. So it's really going to be something special, and we hope our viewers will be able to stick around.